Hello and welcome back to another battle. Today we're looking at the Empire and the Dwarves, and we're fighting disgusting creatures way over here. We call them Greenskins and Chaos, and they're all moving together in one giant blob. I had a phone call here, so I wasn't able to really talk to Tokshin. We had to communicate with our friendship. Yeah, the power of friendship did it. My build link down below. I have two cannon over here. We have marshlands, and that will cause our foes to move a little bit slower in the shallow water. I've got my halberdiers and everything. I've got my Volkmar over here. I've got my Knights of the Blazing Sun, who are incredibly good. Over here we're looking at, for that player, some Goblin Wolf Rider archers, and they're okay. They're going to be shooting at me, tossing a few darts my way. Kholek's going to be moving in. We're looking at the Orc War Boss. We're looking at a Big Boss and a Night Goblin Shaman. They're just moving in one giant horde right now. That's going to be kind of a bad situation for them, right? I mean, if I have cannon, that's going to hurt. I guess we'll find out what will happen. Fiction's actually bringing in his gyro bombers, who's going to. Just letting them do their thing. Fly in, but then they leave. My cannons begin to fire. I'm on the phone right now, so I have no clue what Tokshin's planning. I just have to hope that our power of friendship can do it. We're hitting the Goblin Wolf Rider archers quickly, and they're going to break quickly. I mean, that's just kind of what they do. There's a spider mount for that Goblin Big Boss, so I mean, that's going to be fairly expensive to add on. He's ugly. And they're being shot. The Gyroconch is being moved safely out of the way. They go right through the Chaos Warriors. Only 4 died in that last salvo. That was not a lot. I thought more would die, but I guess not. We'll watch our cannons go right in there and take them out. Here we are. Getting more of them. Okay, that's the group that took more damage. I was wondering. I was like, someone had to have taken more damage. There's a Night Goblin Shaman taking a few hits in. Here's Kholek over here taking a few hits in as well. We're back over here, and I thought we might actually have a pretty tough time. They have a lot of crazy tough stuff. I mean, if they blob, it won't go as well. Tokshin actually got to use his organ gun. You don't always get to do that. But yeah, here he's actually using it and getting quite a few kills. It's actually accumulating pretty quickly. I mean, did they not increase the range? I think they did. And here's a really good map for it too, where your foes is a little bit slower, giving you more time to hit them in the face. Kholek's getting a little bit too eager here. I wouldn't be that aggressive with Kholek in the very beginning. Not like that. He's not really meant to tank like that. He's big and he looks durable, but he's really not. I've got my Sterling's Revenge now shooting at these Chaos Warriors. I moved my men up because I knew that was coming. I saw that little spell area of effect. Does some damage. The 4 halberds are kind of beat up. No one died yet, but they're feeling kind of nasty. They're like, ah, I got hit. The Knights charging over here to go for Thunderers, and yeah, they're going to be pretty effective. Kholek's being, again, too eager. Handgunners are moving. I'm now just, doing my thing and attacking. I've got my Knights of the Blazing Sun moving in now. So check it out in slow motion real quick. We're looking at a giant unwashed horde of Forsaken now charging in. Kholek's over here doing his own thing. We're looking at a Rune Priest buff up his own men, I would assume. Looking at Chaos Knights who are fighting. They're going to be very powerful and annoying just because, I mean, they're Knights. They're going to be strong. And they've got Lances too. Okay, not too common. You don't really get a lot of gold with Chaos, so you've got to choose carefully about what you do bring in. Keep on looking real quick. There they are, Knights of the Blazing Sun. Still shooting them all. They're still charging in. Let's go ahead and check it out real quick. The orcs are not trying to surround us. They probably should. I would have probably had the orc player move in first. The chaos player maybe surround us. He had a lot of scary stuff. Cannons are still getting kills. We're looking at orc biggins. They're not really that great at holding the line. They're meant to do quick damage, but they eventually die. They've got 2 weapons, so it's just kind of their role in life, their lot in life. Longbeard's over here. We're looking at just a giant huddled up bunch. I'm actually shocked that Tokshin kept it together, because if you look at it, they're really hitting his flank over here pretty hard. Now I'm being charged at. I'm fighting a bunch of orcs. I'm having Volkmar move in. He's gotten 3 kills, taking a lot of damage. I did forget about my knights for a brief moment. My bad. I'm over here, though, also fighting a big boss. I get rid of that big boss for the most part. He's broken. I'm going after boar boys now. I'm using my knights to move in to help out over here. They actually end up doing a lot of damage to me. They have armor piercing, so they end up doing a lot. They keep on chasing me. I'm gonna have to like move out, but it's okay. Let's go look over here real quick. We have Empire Infantry. They're doing their own thing. We're looking over here at Rune Priest, just kind of holding things together. I actually want to look at how he kind of held here, because I mean, I thought we might be in huge trouble. I really thought we were going to lose the fight. The battle's happening in various locations. If they had flanked, then I think we would have been in more trouble. Had they flanked more, I mean, the knights are one thing, but to have infantry just wait there and do their thing, oh, that could be pretty rough. Okay, a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. We're looking at Longbeards defending over here. A Lord holding. We're looking over here at Longbeards fighting alone. Longbeards again. So he's got a lot more infantry over here. I've got my men trying to help him out. I've got an Empire Captain trying to help him out, fighting these Forsaken who aren't very durable. So that's good. I've got my Flagellants over here doing their own thing. They're being debuffed, but also buffed up too defensively, so that's good. And they won't break, so I mean, they're going to be here for a little while fighting a bunch of big guns. I'm looking at my halberds holding at various locations. I'm trying to use my guns to shoot wherever I can, however I can. They've got Kholek over here. I'm going to use my gunners to eventually turn back and go shoot him. That'll be great. Oh, that actually affects me ballistic calibration. That's really good to know. And over here, my knights, 14 kills, 21 kills. Taking a lot of damage, but that's okay. My gunners are able to shoot in. Volkmar freaks him out. They end up leaving. He's charging in again, doing his Volkmar thing. Green Knight for the Emperor! And that's what he's doing. Sneaky stabbing. They've been... Looks like we got a few buffs around here. Sterling's Revenge is now shooting back here. Or were. And Kholek left because, again, he's not that durable. And Tokshin has his own gyrocopters to do his own thing. We're looking at Thunderers who are now shooting, or I thought they were shooting. Probably have obstructed line of sight. Tokshin's really got a lot on his table right now. That's a lot hitting in. But they're beginning to break on my side. Again, I don't even know. I'm watching it. I don't know how we won it. It's like, I'm watching it. I know it happened, but I'm trying to understand how we won it. Because, I mean, they just have a lot. They're unable to break us, though. We've got Volkmar still charging in. I mean, I do use my knights yeah, I mean, that's true. After a certain point, I do use my knights extensively to get charge in behind them, I think. That might have been another battle, actually. We got 21 kills. They're going to be charging in momentarily. I'm still trying to micromanage over here right now. I've got my cannon firing over here, shooting at their boar boys. They try to go after my handgunners, but I got them. Hold on, I need to go check out what's happening because there's so much going on, like micro battles all over the map. So over here we have halberds coming after black orcs. I'm gonna probably try to get my handgunners to shoot over there to help me out. I've got my halberds over here dying, they're shaking. Flagellants are moving in to help them out, to help hold. We're over here charging in, getting rid of biggins. We're over here again, getting rid of Forsaken. I've got Longbeards fighting with me, halberds too. Looking at a Night Goblin Shaman taking a lot of damage. My Empire Captain's fighting him right now. Volkmar is just kind of waltzing through people. 48 kills, he's just kind of charging to replenishing over time. My Knights of the Blazing Sun are over here chasing off a few. I think I do bring them back eventually. We're looking at Tokshin's choppers moving around. That organ gun, 91 kills, again, still killing. That Trollhammer torpedo group, 38 kills. So they're actually able to hold and doing a lot of scary damage too. Oh, check that out. That's actually pretty cool. They're just firing in like a war zone. Will any connect? Aw. Come on. Let one fall short of him in the back. Oh, nothing hit. I mean, they keep going though. That one did not hit either. But yeah, that organ gun the entire time just pumping away, hitting away. I can't believe I did not pay attention to my knights more during the fight. I usually do. I try to. Orc war bosses over here using a potion of healing. Took a lot of damage. Yet my handgunners end up shooting over here. I think hitting a few of the black orcs, which is good because I can't beat them on my own. And over here, we catch them in a crossfire. They're trying to move, and I just keep on catching them in a crossfire, which worked out. We're able to stabilize our lines because of them beginning to break. And I'm just still shooting around. Organ gun still doing an incredible job. Master Engineer with only 3 kills. I mean, he doesn't really get a lot of kills. Maybe if he had like a shotgun, he'd be scary in close range. My warriors beginning to flee. Over here. Flagellants are not fleeing. They're going to hold for a little bit. whacking at them. There's just a carnage of bodies all over. I have my knights 71 kills now. We're looking over here, 68. I mean, now that they're beginning to chase them, they can't come back. They're just kind of fleeing and getting chased down because of that. And they probably could have fought a little bit further, but I think they end up leaving here. Just because we just kicked their face in. They couldn't really do it. They couldn't really keep up with it. They blobbed way too much, so I can get that. They weren't able to really dislodge us from any one location. That's why you would want to flank a lot. Okay, I lost over 500. Tokshin lost over 400. What a fucking legend. Let's go look at that real quick. Big boss, kind of weird. 26 kills though, pretty good. He fought my knights. If he killed my knights, I mean, that's really good. Okay, 74. Biggins aren't really meant to hold the line. They're meant for flanking. Black Orcs would have been better for that for sure. Or even Orc Boys that just, you know, begin holding the line in the very start. Boar Boys didn't really have a chance. Wolf Riders not really a chance. We got to negate them. Okay. Over here, we look at me. A lot of kills with my cannon. Plenty with my knights, actually. My handgunners were precise tools to kind of shoot in. Oh, XP. Okay, so you got apparently enough high-level kills to do pretty well. We're looking over here. Halberds, they did their part and held. Volkmar did a lot of the killing. So majority of my killing came from Volkmar, my knights, my cannon, and then an average amount for everyone else. For Tokshin, if we look at it right now, 47 for his lord. And then kind of spread out kills. Yeah, his organ gun doing a majority of the killing. They didn't have huge armies, so I mean, what they did lose was pretty extensive. The knights did a lot of damage, but they couldn't hold out on their own. Too many Forsaken. So, like, we had too many Biggins and Forsaken, which is why they probably couldn't hold when I look at it. And Kholek fled, so I mean, that really screwed him up because he charged in a little bit too aggressively with that. The Chaos Warriors are okay. They would have been on the front line. Then you flank around with Forsaken, do a lot more damage. Going after me would have probably torn me up. They charged at Tokshin, the harder shield. I mean, he's a dwarf. When they could have charged at me, had they done so, I probably would have collapsed because I wouldn't have been able to really keep up with all of that. But again, dwarfs are going to last for a very long time. If you have another non-dwarf foe, trying to take them out is usually a better idea because dwarf players will be there for a very long time. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like down below if you did enjoy the video. Look forward to more multiplayer content. And as always, until then.